by chance, I happened to be talking to a lady from Soham who was a sanctuary tenant, and she said that the sanctuary just put solar panels on her roof, and I thought, well, that's a good idea. I'll explore that possibility. Found her very helpful, very easy to talk to, and certainly a lot of empathy with my position, and she helped me get into sanctuaries, to the right people to get things done. The guys who put the solar panels up, they were here just under a day. I suppose they started about 9:30 in the morning, and they were gone by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We got on fine. There was 3 of them. One was on the roof, one was in the loft, and one was in the kitchen, putting the bits together, and it all seemed to sort of fit together well. The solar panels have been generating electricity, which more than I expected during the winter months, and I'm now looking forward to the sunny days and the longer days where hopefully they will continue to generate plenty of electricity, and my summer bills will come down even more. Well, yeah, I've got this meter which is up in the top of my air cupboard that shows how much the solar panels are generating, and the export meter on there will obviously show how much electricity has gone into the national grid, because I haven't got the storage batteries, and I'm in negotiations with EDF about being reimbursed for that electricity that goes into the national grid. Yeah, the solar panels are working okay. They're generating electricity. I don't have to do anything. I occasionally have a look to see what the meter reading is. As I say, the smart meter's supposed to do the rest. I have no plans to go and check on the loft insulation up in the roof. I don't think my knees would allow me to climb up there, and I don't want to anyway. And it seems to be doing a good job. The solar panels are working fine. I've never been in the loft here, and lived here since 1998. I've never been in the loft, and I'm certainly not going to start going up there now. But no, I've been very happy with all the process that's gone on, and people have turned up when they said they're going to turn up, and they've all been very pleasant and talked me through the various processes, and I've got no complaints. Well, I would suggest that anything that you can get, like improved windows, doors, heating, although I would say that if you're offered a heat pump, think very carefully about it and make sure that it is the right decision for you. It wasn't for me, and I stand by the decision I made not to have a heat pump. I think I made the right decision, and I still think the same. But I know people have got heat pumps and are very happy with them and think they're the best thing since sliced bread, but it doesn't always work out for everyone. My understanding is, from my limited knowledge of this, that they work particularly well in newer buildings. I live in a building that was a bungalow that was built in about 1960, because I can remember it being built, these bungalows, when I was at primary school. But as I say, windows, doors, loft insulation, all those sorts of things, I think are really good, and we've got to save energy and look after the planet better. Yes, I took the attitude, although Tina and Mark Ashbourne at Sanctuary told me that I wouldn't be able to do it, I contacted EDF about getting reimbursement for the electricity that goes into the national grid, as I don't have the storage batteries. I did ask about storage batteries, tongue-in-cheek, because I knew what the answer was going to be, because I knew that they were very expensive. But as I say, I couldn't see why the electricity company, in my case EDF, should get free electricity from my solar panels. I thought that it either had got to go to me as a tenant or to Sanctuary as the landlord, and I pursued this through EDF. I was run round the houses a bit. They sent me this 12-page form with lots of technical jargon in, which I had to get Tina Harvey from CCS and Mark Ashman from Sanctuary to. I sent them a copy of the form, and they sent me some of the answers and certificates and one thing and another that I needed to be able to complete this form. It took me hours and hours, and then having completed it and sent it off, I had an email from EDF telling me it was about 10 years out of date, the form that they sent me, and the scheme was closed and I needed a different form. And then the next day they sent me yet another form, and I was confused as to which one I needed to fill in, so I phoned them and eventually got told which was the correct form, completed it, and then it took about 3 weeks from there to get registered, which I think was registered on the 16th of April, having had the solar panels since the 25th of September. And since then I've asked EDF why they feel they can get free electricity during that 3 or 4 or 5 month period out of my solar panels and not reimburse me until it's registered, because they've delayed the registration process by quite a bit, and they have actually credited me with ex gratia payment in lieu of that lost electricity, shall we call it. So hopefully in the near future I should get regular credits from EDF for the amount of electricity that's gone into the national grid, and they can obviously know the amount from the smart meter that I've got, assuming it is working correctly.